Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night.
For a limited time, save thousands on Mercedes-Benz. Only at Mercedes-Benz K-Man.
Hi, good night, divine intervention. How you do? We really need a divine intervention, yeah. Because with all, let me see, I'm going around in Jamaica right now. We need divine intervention. But, what we're thinking about, oh my God, the world on a whole is heading into a wrong destruction. Chelsea, good night. Vian, good night, Auntie. So true. Only got no. Today, I sit down. Whatever today, this evening, I'm think panicking of people. So we have say all we want for say Beverly Forbes, good night. Celine Brown, Carl Hewitt, good night. Hey, serious thing are going, You know, such serious thing are going. Me say one clip, me care. You notice I never put it, because some things me not really, not that anything wrong, but because people are look for me operate in a particular way. I could have do a lot of things, I could have make call kind of video, but I chose not to. Because people mind not really elevate to a level for know say some things are just way of life. Them are going to say, oh, thank you, Alan. Smiley, good night. Browse, good night. Them are going to take it and say, oh, but Auntie Jane should know better. When she done, she did about she a teacher. Because so they love judging, Like me and somebody catch up the other night. That's why I'm telling you, say, I don't love answer my phone after 10. Because I'm down my bed. But the person who was calling me, I say, you know what? Then they really call me so late in the night, so perhaps it's something they really want to say to me. I said, me not really start sleep, make my answer. And that conversation go up until after 11. I couldn't sleep. And in that time, I'm say, when you break your boundaries, you end up in a problem. Me and the person catch up, that's me raise my voice, then raise their voice back at me. Man, beyond so much evil and deception, the world gone crazy. Everybody remember the principles, and when you come on into the live, just thumbs up, man. Just make it mandatory that as you come on, you just double tap the screen or you thumbs up a little thing, so it help push the video, and that's your way of contribution. Yeah. Oh my God, Father God. Only you see and know what going on. Alan Cole, you don't think because Jamaica has become a wicked place, why God put his government and PM over us? It could be too. Because so many people in put a, yes, you're right too, Alan. You're right too. And if and the truth about it, as I talk about that, I never not observe like when me observe, right? But on a notice that the Labour Party not really a campaign, like say, honestly mark them out there campaign and all of that. It means that they have something up their sleeve. Them did their plan, then did their plan something and if you not observe it. Now and then you notice that you not see nobody a campaign. More than you go hear say, them are do something private on the ground. They not show no pictures. They not do nothing and the PNP need to top show them picture up to man. I believe so not expose every God Almighty thing or not do. Oh no, notice that they not show nothing. You go hear the man come out with this and people are get pay for, I get money for pay rent, people are get money for buy grocery. Them are move in a one different level. You don't think? Anybody observing that? Them not done a campaigning. They're not even really replace the people. They're going to hear say, oh, I'm going to replace, oh, I'm going to this, but they don't really do nothing. So what on the thing? Something is happening. We don't go hear argument, oh, this are going to replace this and this are going to replace that. But you know, say nothing now come more than so. Uncle JC Hutchinson, where you say, them make resign. And he would have to resign because the man is feeble. The man is sick. So whether I want or not, he would have to go. But something is happening. So remember we say as long as the AOJ. Well, the PNP have people on the AOJ board. Let me tell you how the AOJ run. Any amount of PNP are the same amount of labor rights. So the PNP then for up in their yard and make sure anything we are going, them say we are going. So it's not a situation say the jail in the office and him one can get for that. That's the same that we have things can done, you know. But they are PNP on it too, you know. They are PNP and the EOJ board too. So them have to be vigilant and open their eyes. The EOJ office is not the problem to me neither, you know, people. The EOJ office is not the problem to me. You know where the problem come for me? The problem is after the ballot box then got left the polling station and for reach at the counting center. That's where my problem is, and I feel that that's one of the plot. I believe that's where the problem may be. Chelsea is saying, Vian, I don't like their silence. It's deafening. Something happened. Chelsea said Jamaica had become more sinful since Andrew become the Prime Minister. Andrew, you hear that? Yes, my problem is not too much of the EOJ. The number we go in from the counting center go to the EOJ office. From the polling station to the counting office is where the trick is. It's for see if box are going to switch, see if numbers will be added in the box or padding or whatever, or switching off the box. Because then we switch the box with the number of people. Pan the register, pan it. You don't know who mark the X or not. That's why the problem. So we're talking about the office. The office itself is not too much of the problem. Because the number we then get from the counting center and where them work with till everything go to the office and then go back through them. So the real problem is those who are doing the groundwork, those who are election day workers, those are the people who must have their eye ready. I don't know if anybody understand what I mean. You're tired, let's hear. But me explain it to you again. Me hear out of it. Oh, EOJ in the office. It shouldn't be in the office. Those places must be independent. But notwithstanding that, the same amount of people on the board for the JLP is the same amount. So if you have 3 PNP, you have 3 JLP. They are going to sit down in the office the night of the election and the numbers that come into them. They're going to use it and that's what you're going to get. From the polling station to the counting office, after the box then done, the people who in there the PNP, on the take on the yard them off of the box, follow them, follow back at me, follow back at them. You understand what I mean? So we take away eye off of the EOJ office for now. And make we focus on the whole day proceeding, people going and vote, but it's when they vote to leave the polling station and to get to the counting office. Is to watch when they box them, that's nobody now switch them. Good evening, sweet peas. Are you following what I'm saying? That's the, let me tell you now. I remember me tell you now, I'm going to hear a lot of these things. You're going to hear say something turn over, like down in a election, in a local government election, in a one year you hear say box fall over place, and now you not hear if what it no record no care nothing all kind of nonsense. Those are the things. You can't lift up them 1 inch. That's it. It's what we need to do. We have to be standing firm. And not make nobody come bad you up, not make nobody come intimidate you. You're not supposed to go in at the place, you're not let them in. Because you're going to have some of the candidates that are going to want to go in a polling station. That's the another thing. If you have people like them, where them are going to target, no, so them are going to work. And pay them. And if I licky people them, we're in a trouble too. So, because them I think all way off to get around it in the people. Then know some people, the EOJ officer now are the problem. The main problem is from the voting era, the polling station. Polling done. The presiding officer, everything done. Right, they say if you watch. Who are going to come in? Who are going to bring in nothing? Who are going to tap on the road? So you have to have vehicles strategically line up, waiting, and follow closely back at them. Any move and make you see. Have no camera, have no everything out, so no have evidence. Hi, Jarenas, how you doing? And I think, I believe the GenSec know all of this is happening. And I think he will, I think he will be training the people and telling them to keep their eyes open. That's where the trick are coming. But other than that, then what we are talking about now, beyond that, is the silence. I am going to ask you all on this live, those for the, if you're in Jamaica and different area in, I want you to tell me, because you would be on the ground, so you would see, well, I see one girl on TikTok, I met game that Bobby Montague go keep dancing at the square. And where boy where they say ride this at lick over Christopher Tufton and him the panic. Oh, then could I find back the something there, man. It's a little humor she did. She said "Uno have," and she called the name of him and said "Uno have the man there, but PNP have world boss." And then could I find it, but Mello.
No matter how you want to spin it,
Yeah, me want to show.
Jamaicans deserve a prime minister whose declarations can stand up to scrutiny and certification.
So true, Abby, so true. See if I find it and show it. No, I not find it. I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name. I didn't write it down. Valiant. So she was saying, tell us that Bobby Montague of Valiant. but we are world boss. You know? I'll take you make a joke. So that's what I'm going to use. Valiant. Fire Tosh, good night. Jar Reynolds, good night. Douglas, sure, the back should be trail. That's how PJ used to do it in Westmoreland. It backs them off a trail. If data and make me trust him still. He must know all of them are trickery. If we remember what we see down at St. Anne's in the by-election with Matthew Samuda, take, sleep and mark death. Box reach there when they're supposed to do that. That's where the problem is. Teresa, put your number in the chat. Okay. Let me put it in for you. My moderator did not work with me at all. That's where I think most of the problem is in my view. You can type in the comment and tell me what is it you think is the most thing that the PNP must be vigilant with on election day. You think is the most thing that the PNP must be vigilant with on election day. You think it's a WhatsApp number. So just remember that. Valiant, yeah. Alan, I like when I was out there and we used to make sure our boxes reach the counting center undisturbed. That's what we have to make sure. From Valiant, lick Tuffy off the bicycle in career twingle. Well, I'll know, I never know if that the story they make no sense, but anyway, that's what they say. You know? So if you notice by my thumbnail, we put up Jamaica need divine intervention. One moment. Ivan, the PNP needs strong indoor and outdoor agent. Alright. So that's what I'm talking about, Ivan. In the EOJ office is not, don't stop thinking about them. There are a lot of people talk about the EOJ office. That's not really a problem. Them can't change the figure in the EOJ office where I come from the polling station. Once you keep an eye on the counting, well, the counting is not too much of a problem. Everybody already there for the counting. The problem is from the polling station to the counting station. We have to keep our eye open. Andrew try every card in the deck to win back the election. So remember me tell you now. So the silentness of them acting like they not go around on the ground. As you see people comes out and was saying is paying people rent, buying grocery. That's a deadly weapon. Now we come out and say, fix people out house. So the PNP have to look at all these little things, the mountain where they have to climb. Because people are easily buy out. We in a culture where people sell them vote for one box of food. So, if them get their house stop fixed, you're going to say, boy, I have to give man my vote here because my house did a leak and one thing, boy, and come fix up it for me. Them I get the vote. So the question I want to ask on the live tonight, what can the PNP do to make sure that they win the next general election? Type in the comment. They will take the PNP era off the voters list. No, they can't take the PNP era off the voters list because Dayton Campbell is also on the EOJ. He would have already given the list, present list, to the workers who walking and doing canvassing. Would have already have a list. If by any means, when those people looking, they take off their name, then we would know. We would definitely know. Alright, as I said already, you know, it's not the constituency them with big lead. That is, this is the one that were narrow, near, those are the problem. And that's why I was saying today, what time's the line open tonight? I so open. No man, just stay right there. Not going to know what time come. May I just finish the statement. That's why the PNP have to go around and analyze and assessing all of its candidates and pay close attention to our numbers. That's good. That's all your canvas. That's all your canvas. Alright? Alright, time come. May I open the phone line so you can go ahead and call. Let me make sure it up and up. So anybody call and say, we can't get him in the area. Alright, go ahead when you, time come. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Jen.
Yeah, good night. How are you?
On the platform.
Alright. Speak up a little louder into your mic, thing from.
Let me just check the settings on this.
Yeah, you're a little bit low.
You hearing me now?
Yes, more clear, yes.
Yeah, that's what I noticed when you call into the show, like the first few seconds, it's usually low on both sides. Just have to give it some time.
Okay, you're good now.
Yeah. Real question tonight. What the PNP is doing, you say you're thinking they are like going out too early and showing what they are doing?
One of my problems is too much of the video clippings.
Yeah, but that is the society that we live in now. There are cameras
But what me
everywhere
saying, we're not seeing nothing from the other side, but then they're working in silence.
Yeah, but they have an advantage. They know what time they're working with. So we just have to stay prepared. So I don't really have a problem with what the PNP doing now. We have to stay prepared.
Alright, let me explain some of the things that we met about. Like, then all I do like a workers meeting. You don't have to really show it. But I talk like when they go on the road tour and all of that. But all the little that people can call and say, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them did that, the workers meeting. Or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah. I see your point. I see dating posting most.
Yeah, man. Too much of them look foolishness, them. Them the kind of gimmicks we don't really want.
Private. Those are internal meetings.
That's my point. Me not talk about when you go up a road tour all that. Everybody go have a camera. But when you're in a private setting.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
We have to keep some things private.
Yeah.
That they never see who are going to be with workers till election day.
Yeah.
Because they can use the image now on people. Oh, you know no one there? Link no one there, man. Me will give him $1 million for program. I wisdom in this, you know.
Yes. And sometimes we have workers from the other side who are switch. And the other party don't know.
And the other party don't know.
So,
and then now show up too much.
Those persons working. Yeah, I see where you're going.
So,
those persons working under the quiet. They have not told them that they are switch. But they are working with us now, so they don't want to upfront the thing.
That one of the things, even in church, you know, I usually stream Facebook back then. I used to stream Facebook. And I remember one day one sister come and she said, would you mind not showing me on the live, please? Why? She was visiting and she didn't tell them from another church. Right. So from then, I stopped live streaming. I said, you know what? Not everything needs to be public. It could be that it's a special event and you want to do it, but it's everything. You show up everything. No, you could actually only just keep the camera up on the speaker and make the person hear the message, but we don't need to show the whole surrounding of what kind of clothes people have on and who did it.
Yes, I see.
So even though we want to show an image, we have to understand that the image can work against you. It's a very serious election.
Yeah. I see Sonia Ellis saying they need to get the MPs in waiting to start reviewing their constituencies and talk with the people to know how they can upgrade their areas. I see the candidates working.
I see the candidates working. I was even watching Janice Allen and all of them working.
Danishka is out there, man.
Boy, she sure herself she's really having energy.
Yeah.
And getting traction too.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier in your preamble that you trust Dayton Campbell with the work, but a real brain box behind that we have in the ECJ is this guy Wentworth Skeffrey.
Yeah. But you see, through him sort of private, him just keep him all.
Yeah, he's low profile, but he's the brain box for the PNP and the ECJ.
Yeah, man. I know him good. Yeah, man. I know him good.
He's actually a physics teacher. And you know those persons who does those sciences.
Yeah.
Are very smart. Yeah. Just slightly move from your topic that you're on tonight, but you did a video today with, you call her Sophia Longmore. Her name is actually Sophia Longmore.
No, I call it wrong.
Yeah, no problem. It's Sophia. And you mentioned that she's married to a white man. That white man divorced her and gone for a long time.
That's true, yeah,
She was actually madding out. Yeah, it was.
But she look like she's still a mad out. Because
I think a newspaper carried the whole ordeal that she went through the divorce. But I said this woman is a.
You know, so we never know that she gone through divorce.
Yeah, she's very evil because apparently she brought her son to the Senate.
Yes.
And had him in the gallery, and this was all staged. Because at one point in her presentation, she was saying that I haven't shown this to my child because I don't know how he will react.
And then him in a gallery.
Yeah, and all of a sudden he broke down in the gallery. You see all of this stage, she actually coached the child and bring him to do this.
But that not really. When you look on social media, everybody had done her, so she just make a mess of herself.
No, don't make such show the level of desperation where people then go to that. The woman can actually bring her child into this circus.
Yes.
Well, Vian say call her too bad. What am I bad with Vian? Type it in the comments.
I think she had about when she nearly mad for the husband.
Yeah, she did a feature. I think I will look it up and send it to you. She was going through a rough time going through the divorce. So it's actually, we all have mental troubles sometimes. It's nothing about mad.
No, I understand. And I really like it. I don't mean mad that the way, because I say, why would you go for a 2-year clip now to bring it up now? And I just know you have to say the clip means because they might unlock the chain from the black man, make it bring back.
Good night, Auntie Jen and all. She's silent, mad. Yes, Auntie, that's it.
Oh, yes, a client, she mad.
She got divorced and went through a big ordeal and all of that. But the point I'm trying to make is, why did she bring her child to expose to this thing that she was so hiding from the child?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the child broke down in the gallery and they had to take a break. And if you watch it good, you say, okay, oh my God, he's breaking down. Take him outside. Clearly this was, she coached the child and brought the child to put on this performance.
But you see, when we end up a pay them for God Senate for a ton drama queen.
Yeah, that was very.
So right now we have a lot of drama queen. But I mean, if you observe the parliament from last week, I noticeably you see certain people in a parliament.
Yeah, from early last year we know that Juliet Wellness took time out to try and show up her seat because she's under real threat. She came out with a mobile unit now.
I know she have mobile unit.
Yeah, the last local government shake up her, so she's basically out of the parliament. Blessing Nanti, she's also a cancer survivor. We leave out that
Yeah,
God love you.
me see that panel.
Yeah.
What I'm also observing is Rhoda. Me notice me never see her in the parliament. Did you?
Good while I haven't seen her, but as I'm saying, most of them take time out. They're actually trying to show up their constituency now. So they were absent for the last 8 and 4 years. So now they are running back to get back the love from the people. I hope the people run them.
Somebody's saying she's also a cancer survivor. Why is it cancer is so prevalent nowadays? Why? We're not straying from the point. Why with little thing work? Why you think is a contributory factor that so many of our people have been diagnosed with this?
I think it's mostly in the food that we're consuming.
It have to
Like
be
those
food.
processed foods. I don't have any real scientific, but growing up, we never used to eat so much processed food.
Yeah, we never know about this a kind of sickness when I grew up. If it was there, and it must be there, but me never hear about it. Oh, somebody
Yeah,
said the stress. And somebody said Kimon said the imported food.
Just is rather busy packing our bags.
Rather busy pack our bag. Modern lifestyle.
Yeah. But last thing on Sapphire, you mentioned her good white husband, so you're an away leaver, so that's history.
No man, her husband did white and Mark.
Yeah. One last one before I go on to Jen. I will just backpedaling. I had pronounced we ended with Lawrence Rowe.
Yeah.
I think this is the last lick because I gave the first lick.
You gave me first lick, so this is the last lick.
I told you first about this guy that he's not going anywhere.
And only you did talk about it, as I said to you the night we were talking, my first instinct was gravitating to him, as I said. And I will say again, I still hear data and say all 63, but I am of the view that there's somebody else to be changed.
There's a lot of time. As we come closer, we still can make a change. It's like playing a game.
No, any change we make, we need to just make it once and for all now. To give the other person enough time.
Anything can happen. We're dealing with humans, antigen. Humans can make some serious blunders.
Yeah.
They need to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, apart from the blunders, I don't know what their numbers are telling them on the ground, but there's a particular, I will tell you that off the ear, there's a particular person where my spirit just not pulling.
I have one person too, but I think I told you already, but we leave that.
Maybe send it on the WhatsApp and tell you.
Alright, last thing we do now. Somebody is saying, remember Rhoda allegedly freed Juliet Wellness. Yeah, so we do now. Clearly we can see that this constituency is coming back together. Because look, hey Delana Bridget, what's up? Look, you see all the constituency top people coming back together now. I see Imani coming.
Yeah.
I've never seen Imani back in that constituency from she was actually chased out.
Yeah.
All the councillors, former councillors, there's this reverend guy that Roe ran against to become the candidate.
Yeah, he was
Sterling,
there. Yeah.
Patrick Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
So you see all the top people coming back on the platform.
And they were the one that were against him.
Yeah. And I saw you on Colin live today, and Colin was mentioning how you function as a person. Sometimes you have good intentions, but the people around you are just not working with you. You cannot go forward.
Boy, let me tell you something about that time come. Even at the church, you see? I have good intention. But there is just some people who are just not like me.
Yes.
So sometimes that pulls you back when you have the people them might try for going like them with you, but they're not with you, so you not get the energy from them for help propel you. And you need that strength. They would have more tear you down. So that's what the problem is. So you have to be as I was listening to Colin this morning too, you have to be a team player. Because he said it was asked, but if him get anything, he said he didn't get anything. They had a meeting, and he look at it and he looking at himself and see that I threw them attack. So I'm not bother hesitate because it's a team game.
Yes. And you know, the next thing, Auntie Jane, you know, you have been around MP circles and party circles, so you know this work. One candidate can have the support of the delegates, right?
Yes.
And the delegates are just persons who that person can give resources to. And all of them will just circle the wagon and say, this is the person. While the wider constituency, now, if you step out of that delegate circle, the wider constituency is not with that person.
All right. I don't know if you remember so one night a caller calling, I was saying that don't think the party leader should be doing this. It should be the people who choose. And I was saying everything can left up to people or delegates. Sometimes you as a leader have to be a visionary to see beyond.
Yes.
To see the future too. And if you don't have that insight, you can't be a leader.
Yeah.
Because if you're it shouldn't, all this nonsense about the delegate them, it shouldn't be the delegate them alone and choose nothing. Alright, it should have be, and I think the PMP need to look into this and change it. So for instance, it's a constituency. Within the constituency, you do your own little thing. Like, but that would be the party responsibility, not EOJ. Because that would be your own internal thing. And give other people, all those who want to vote. But out of you being a member, then out of the member, then you become a delegate. And then the delegates make decision. It's just like all who run go vote and vote for Andrew and make me a suffer. And me and vote for him because for them choice, vote for him and we are suffer. So the people then will vote to make the decision. No, make the right decision.
But that's how the party set up in Antigen. In the party we have groups, right?
Me know groups, man. Me know the setup. Me know the setting up.
And it's from one group you have a delegate. It's not everybody in the group that's vote.
Thank you.
But sometimes they corrupt the leaders.
Yes.
They corrupt the leaders from these groups now and try to bribe them out to vote for. So the group will tell them, okay, we are supporting X.
Yes.
And because of corruption, they go, I'm good. But it's just party running. So, as I said, your system need to change.
It need to change.
Yeah, but I think just looking at the settings in Central Kingston, I think the constituency is now united.
Yeah.
And if you notice this Lawrence Road, have you ever seen this guy gone to a next constituency, like what we call it, to give them a strength?
Never.
Like you see him go over.
I never seen on the campaign trail. Somebody can correct me.
You know, Paul will line neighbor here, so Bonnie and next neighbor to the west. You ever see him go across the border and give Bonnie a strength?
Me never see.
Give Paul a strength. I know Paul doesn't really need that, but you know, you ever see him gonna wear one?
Alright. There's a little young man from.
I'm gonna cut you. Look at Danishka. Danishka have her work to do in Southwest Center, you know. And yet still she found some time to go and give Wickham McNeil some strength in Trelawney the other day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. As a party man, you go around. Damien Crawford is everywhere. He's in Central Kingston, you know, giving us strength.
Yes.
Yeah, you were saying something about a young man. Horace saying, hi auntie, how are you doing?
I'm good, Horace.
Horace, welcome.
How am I say again?
Oh yeah. Young man.
There's this young, not really young, but we just call him young man. He not Donovan. He's from the Belfield division. He's a councillor. What's his name again?
Donovan Mitchell.
No man, Donovan Mitchell is the mayor, man.
His name Mitchell.
I know him name Mitchell, but it's not Donovan.
Yeah, the MC.
That young man, all over Jamaica, that him need to get a reward for the PMP. Mario Mitchell. Yeah. That young man all over the place with the People's National Party. Yes. He was in Central Kingston, you know, and be the moderator.
Yes, thanks Ivan, Mario Mitchell. Yeah.
Mario Mitchell. I wonder if they're related. If Donovan related?
I don't think so.
Always, man. Always out there. I saw you support him.
I think he's the official MC for the party.
Oh, so they have
He's the
a...
official MC.
They know that
And he's very knowledgeable. If you listen to him on the platform, like when he's calling up the persons, you know where every division where these persons are from.
You know them, man. But you have to know them because this man all over the place.
Sonny is saying ignoring that guy is the best way to deal with him. You're giving him too much attention. Yeah, I swear that this is the last time I'm going to talk about him.
In name never still call up. Me not promise nobody say name never call up. Cause me still there wait for him to come. Hold on now. Me still wait for him come with the receipt them and me not see him yet. So me can't say me done call yet.
Well, only one receipt you need to come with now, and that is the offer of the 15 million.
Yeah, because daytime done make it clear, so yes, them did have a discussion on that, so I'm if you come with the 15 now.
Yeah, so what JLPFM is going to run with this week? Because
him gonna run with no data and confess.
So then next week run with it, so him not running
with make we see if Monday week if Rourke carry the receipt go show him. I believe Granger.
You want me talking about the JP councillor making threat to
Mr. people. I hear the man that touch some bad. Why me not cuss a man for? Why the JP councillor cuss a man for? But me here say my deputy mayor, you know.
Yeah, the idea wasn't really clear, but some threats were made. So I don't know.
But here like the man is saying in the video, like the stuff we ain't get from him fake. Something like that.
Oh.
Alright, me have play it people, but someone on the bother can't judge me because me don't know which I word bad from which one good. But true, me know how we Jamaica people stay already. That's why me not put up the video with nothing like that because me know say tomorrow I condemn me have to go the altar for go pray. So it better me not need to go pray. But me have to play it anyhow. Me know me Jamaica people then stay, man. Me know they stay.
So calling his name, believe you're nervous.
Alright, so this is it.
By calling his name, people...
One moment, top it nice, little. Yeah, why is it? Let me play again. You like you can kick something from the man. Let me play again. Alright, I don't understand not the way I say, not tell me if I not hear what I say. What was he saying if I can listen to the audio? Him come for collect him money though. He go to the man for money. Play it, no word is bad, it's just vulgar. No word nobody for word can't spell. The word we can't spell like bad. When I make no sense like a bad word.
Sonia said, the video is not clear, Sonia, so and sometimes if this thing go to court, the judge will throw it out.
No man, because we are here, sir. If we get the original audio, it can be easily detected more clearer than because the man would have to file charge. Press charge. Well, we hear clearly saying threatening man. We hear the word when I say not even police can stop him. That the part you hear good. You will lose everything. And you will lose everything. So, and that's a threat. Yeah. Alright, one thing more before back on your question and I will go. Yeah. What the PMP need to do. The PMP, I think they're on the right track now. I remember 2011 when we did the road tours and we started early. By the time the election call, all we needed to do is just go around and do some mapping up and finish up because
as you're saying, those JLP people, they know what they're working with. They have the upper hand, because they would know when to call it. So we just have to stay ready. As the Christians say, they are staying ready for the return of Christ. So
we're staying ready. We're staying ready for Andrew call it.
Yes.
All right.
Sonia said she can't figure it out. So thanks for having me tonight, and I will listen for the rest of the program.
Thanks a lot.
And
you're
good night
welcome.
to all the listeners and Delano. All right. Thanks, Auntie.
All right. Yeah. All right. So there was something that I said last night that I want us to do tonight, and we are going to look at them. We're not going to look at all of them tonight. So say this is part one of it. I'm going to start from the west, and time come I want you to help me if I forget the person's name that is going to run. Now when I say west, no, I'm going to start from the east. So I'm going to start at west before. I'm going to start at east, then I go west. So we are going to look at the candidates again, and all we are viewing them tonight is we are going to give the winnings to the one who we think is best to go on a platform and make a delivery, a sensible delivery. So I'm not going to do it tonight by numbers and all of that. No, I'm going to do it about your presentation. How best, who is better in giving a presentation. Make it so appealing to your audience and make sense. So we're going to start from the east. And the east is, I heard she's doing awesome. I hear she's doing good. And the last local government will show, election shows that God loving. So we start from the east. So we have Eastern Portland. Everybody on the live are not gonna give me the cause me go no, me not going, don't block no labor right tonight. Me give them a chance to stay up on my channel so that they can vote for them candidate, right? So you're gonna have to tell me the reason though. Why? I don't want just because you support the party, but you must can give me some evidence why you choose such candidate. Or you can bring up a past presentation that you know the person have given, and we judge it from there. So for Eastern Portland, we know that is Anne-Marie Valls. And Isaac Buchanan. So on the comment tonight, I want you to tell me between Isaac Buchanan and Anne-Marie Valls, I didn't give her another nickname now, so I'm going to stop calling her name. She named Dancing Dolly. That's the new name I heard for her now, Dancing Dolly. So up against Isaac Buchanan. Your reason, you have to give me a reason. Who is the more person that can take the stage and make a good presentation? One that is appealing to the people. They call her Fanny. No man, the new name, I told them I learn it. Dancing Dolly. Just this morning me hear it. Isaac as a national profile. And Eastern Portland is a PMP bastion. Alright. I hear what I'm saying and I know it like that. But listen to the question, listen good. Because we don't want to just say we bias and... Alright, so Donetta say everybody knows she can't talk. So alright. Me know that is an easy one for you to decide. But what me want, alright. So we have two, we have Isaac presentation. And we did see the East and the West Portland. Comparing Isaac's speech to Anne-Marie Val's speech. Which one would you give the winning? One moment. Me end up pull punish something. You know. 1 minute. I fix back this thing here. Sorry about that. Me make sure me fix it good, yeah? So you not drop down again. Alright, to my viewer, I love watch me and saying I like my background. Me soon change the background. I know it look poor and dead now, but I soon change it. So I have 3 votes for ISAT. This is what I have to put. Yeah, so 4 votes for ISAT. Now, let me tell you how we're going on. You're going to vote. So you're going to write ISAT or Anne-Marie Val. So 4, Mrs. 5. 5, I forget up to 10. 5 vote for ISAT Buchanan. Labour right, when you can come in and vote for you Anne-Marie Val if you don't want. I'm not black on it tonight. So ISAT is the winner. So ISAT for that one. I like the fun. Alright, now we're going over to West Portland. And I was listening to the lady that running for the PNP. Maybe some of you never heard her. So let me just let you hear the speech that she made. Let me just PNP. Listen to her voice so you can listen, so you can judge her with Darrell Valls. Because you'd have heard Darrell Valls over and over.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
As the MP caretaker for Western Portland, I'm urging Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chan to immediately explain why only one service vehicle is operational in our constituency. This constituency has over 30,000 residents. The residents have been struggling as calls to the police often go unanswered, and when it is answered, the police is unable to respond because they have no vehicle. In fact, the service vehicle assigned to Hopi has been out of service since December last year, and the vehicle at Orange Bay was in an accident and has been unavailable for over 6 months. What's worse is that the vehicle that was supposed to be at Spring Hill has now been taken by the divisional headquarters in Buff Bay, leaving Spring Hill without any form of police transport. This is impacting us all. Just recently, we had a very sick resident that had to wait for hours before any transport was available to take him to the hospital. I'm calling on Minister Chan to ensure that our police stations in Western Portland have the vehicles they need to keep us safe. Police vehicles are essential to responding quickly to emergencies and protecting our community. Also standing with me in this call for action is the
Alright. So maybe it's the first time you're hearing that voice, and you wouldn't have known the voice because you maybe not.
In this call for action is the
The following is a release from the People's National Party.
Her name is Doreen Campbell. She will be going up against Darrell Valls. Now it's not about who are going to win, but I'm talking about presentation in speech. From hearing her now and putting her alongside Darrell Valls for a speech, who will you give it to? Type in the comment. We analyze the candidate then by every angle. 1 vote for Doreen. PNP lady without a shadow of a doubt. Darrell Valls of parliamentary experience. You're missing the point. It's not about experience. I'm talking about how you present. Let me explain what I mean. It's how you present yourself in your speech. I'm not talking about Daryl Vaz who come with it. No, not at the time. Alright? So we have one for Daryl Vaz, and let me see who they said Doreen. 3 for Doreen, 1 for Daryl Vaz. Keep them coming in. It's a presentation. I don't think you understand what I mean. So we have 3 for Daryl, 3 for Doreen, 1 for Daryl. Keep them coming in. You don't have to have an experience in Parliament to be the better speaker. It's the way you come across. It's not about experience. So we have 4 for Doreen, 5 for Doreen. All him know a bad mind. 6 for Doreen. She presented her speech very well. Well spoken. With a little emphasis. And you know. Let me play back the speech. I think because some of us have not understand what a speech is. It's the way you see them are going within a parliament is a speech. Most of them in the parliament cannot speak. Alright, let me show you what I mean. I want you to listen to our tone. I want you to listen to our expression. Alright, so listen to this again.
Caretaker for Western Portland. I'm urging Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chan to immediately explain why only one service vehicle is operational in our constituency. This constituency has over 30,000 residents. Residents have been struggling as calls to the police often go unanswered, and when it is answered, the police is unable to respond because they have no vehicle. In fact, the service vehicle assigned to Hopi has been out of service since December last year, and the vehicle at Orange Bay was in an accident and has been unavailable for over 6 months. What's worse is that the vehicle that was supposed to be at Spring Hill.
Alright, so let me stop it right here now. Let me stop it. Let me look for one speech with Daryl Vaz. Let me look for a speech with Daryl Vaz and make the listeners listen, right? Let me just randomly find one speech with Daryl Vaz. There's something now come out. Nonsense this. Hold on there.
I stand here as a proud Jamaican and a proud member of the Jamaica Labour Party to deliver a very clear and concise message to conference and all Jamaica. As my wife said in 2019, action and beautiful speaking care on government. Beautiful speaking care on government. Beautiful speaking and propaganda care on government.
Alright. The two speech that I just give you for the lady and that one for Darrell Valls. Now I'm talking about presentation. I still not think some of you understand what I'm saying. So far Doreen gone one now 9. Time come, you are joking. What that speech at the conference and from the speech that I just played for Doreen. I want anybody, no, this is not about who have experience, but it's who put forth the best presentation. When you listen to how she emphasized, I mean, because I say this now, it may look like, say, well, because you're PMP. No, it's not because me a PMP. Darrell have the tone and the aggression, and that may make him come across a way. But his presentation, if he should sit before a judge, to some judges, to judge him and the woman with a presentation, the lady know when to make that expression, and she know when to tone it down. That's all you talk about, delivery. I think we need Crystal Tomlinson over here to be the judge. But I give it to Doreen. It's not about the yeah, no. Alright, so but basically most of the Darrell all I'm speaking almost in the same tone, you know. I hardly see him come across differently, you know. Always have aggression. So you can find one when he spoke very timely and nice and passionate, and I'll play. Alright, so we'll give Doreen and Valls. So Buchanan and Doreen. So now we're going up to Portland. Not Portland, St. Thomas. St. Thomas Eastern. We have Michelle Charles and she spoke with more passion. Alright, so Jill, you understand what I'm talking about. Your tone. Your toning. The way you bring out your vocabulary. You know when to make an expression in that. And you know when to make it look like it's a critical call. Because she's asking for more vehicles for the police with a passion. Why? Because persons in the community almost died because there was no service vehicle. Now, this is another thing when I listen to what she was saying that I get from it. This nonsense needs to stop, you know. Police are not ambulance. And we are seeing it all across Jamaica where police service vehicle become ambulance. And I'm asking for the next administration that will form in Jamaica. Please, place some emphasis and allow every hospital, whether they are in the remote areas or not, of at least one ambulance. If the police on duty and people get that way, they shouldn't have to be throwing one back of the service vehicle to take them. The van them and the police van them turn ambulance. So no medical facility, nobody come with the ambulance that if person could get a little oxygen, they just throw them in there like a some old animal. Then something need to stop. Regardless of who or what you do. It is unacceptable, and for too long we should have passed it. Make you talk about prosperity, our country grow, and we can't even find ambulance to put a sick person. Somebody sick and you have to call one taxi and draw them in at the back of the taxi. You can't call ambulance because you don't never get ambulance. Because you hear say the ambulance gone over so, and it gone up a Hewitt, and it gone down a Clarendon, and it gone all of them places. So the police vehicle become the main source of transportation to take persons. Call the police, but then drop you at the hospital. That need to stop. For too long now, it need to stop. Let me see if anybody on the live agree with that. That's why when many Jamaicans travel out, you know, and even when they're overseas and meet hardship, you know, you see, because them see a different way of life, them prefer to stay there sleeping and then car sleep out a door, then come back. Because one thing, If them have an emergency and up on the roadside and there, one ambulance will come pick you up. Wanna type in the comment and tell me if I true. Tell me if I true. My God Almighty, man. Time for this stop now, man. People are not animal. How much $1 billion mister can't get, we don't know how much money them are spending in the health ministry. Yet people have to be thrown in police back of the vehicle to the boiling sun, or if a rain a fall, or thunder and lightning. Now I can talk about third term loading. I mean, no, I'm not going to say. Hey, when I was growing up, even on the sugar estate, there was an ambulance. And there were nurses stationed. So if in case something happened, first aid is rendered to you and they take you off to the hospital. So nobody can come and talk about when PAP in there or not. It's just that everything breaks down over time and there's no replacement. No care, no maintenance. It's like the water truck them with the PMP carrying and the whole of them turn one place and they hear them say, oh, the PMP are the truck where they couldn't get parts for. Which vehicle in this world you don't get parts for? Which vehicle that you made that is maker in this world that there is not parts? The parts maybe have to come from a far place, but parts defeat. Parts defeat any vehicle where you make. Any vehicle that made on this planet Earth, there is parts for the vehicle. The wasting of the money they make the thing now. Everybody, you see? I say it already, I'm going to say it again. I can't say my bad mind. Everything people sound ready for talk about a bad mind, PMP, bad mind. Them housing sitting with Andrew Walker make on a cut ribbon is nonsense. It's nonsense. They're all people that don't want a house. Those houses should be given to the younger folks and make them pay a mortgage at a low rate for them. Give the younger people a start and build poorhouse, or what we call it. Well, not poorhouse the name again. Build aspic care. Or maybe you can, because aspic are when you're near to death. So we're not going to say aspic. Let me say. But build somewhere where you keep them. One big, get whole heap of Jamaica, have whole heap of land. Build some long sicknesses and some long ones. So every parish must have a capacity at least 50. Because all they need in there one little bed, one little chest of drawer, and something. And you build over there, so bathrooms. And use the practical nurses them to take care of them. And doctors come in like once or twice a week and make sure they're alright. And give the house some money keep flowing back. The money keep flowing back. All in a film constituency one big old woman me say, him a give house. When they near to them dead. And they're waste rich. Retirement home them for them. So you have it in a who pass off. You have other new people come in. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And that did it for a long time. And take some of the burden off the government. But you walk a bill house a cut ribbon for old people. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. So some a bad mind. Because me did all now and I have no house for myself and my fault. You should have just sitting with your life. Go along down at the poorhouse. And see them flaggy. So it is not the money now spent we have to spend. And then come out of here and defend it. Ask me if me believe the Auditor General. Yes. Because the IC and you could not tell lie. The IC and the Auditor General could not be telling lie. Everybody tell lie about a lie them I tell. If you're in a mess, a police vehicle, a ambulance. Me want one labourer come over here and tell me say a lie me I tell today. Oh, I downgrade, you want to downgrade the country. I don't want Jamaica to look bad. Me say, are the police vehicle, a ambulance. Cherry tricks and yeah. people on the live and those who know what I'm talking, am I talking the truth? Am I talking the truth? Or may I tell lie? Or may I spread propaganda? Wanna type in the comment. Me leave a judgment to you. Type, let me see. Is it the police vehicle? Or the ambulance where carry people? Anything happen and the police come, then throw you in at the back. Alright? Now they say yes, true. Vian say facts. I'm ready to bring the Auditor General to court also. Yeah, man, that thing for do. Carry everybody a court. Because we have one court a plan for him when he call the election. Jill said true story. The only way you get an ambulance, I talk about upscale people. If you call the Andrews Memorial Hospital and tell them that you have a sick home and if you come for it, then an ambulance will come to you. But don't call Spanish Town, don't call Maypen, don't call none of them there. You better try call a taxi. You better call one taxi. Or your neighbor with one vehicle. Or you call the police and you need help for the hospital. One thing with them, as bad as we want, give them bad name. As long as them did it, then we come and carry you down at the hospital in the police vehicle. And that at the ambulance. Estina, you know me not tell lie. Me know so me not tell lie. You're right on spot, you're talking truth. Ambulance is to take patient to appointments. Well, ambulance should be jail. And I know you travel out and you see it. Right now where me sit down. If I feel like I have a stomach ache and I take this phone right now and call the hospital. And it's only because it'll be so bad for me to do it. But I would have wanted to prove it, just sit right here right now and call, and they asked me what's wrong with me. I said, well, I'm having a severe headache and I need to get to the hospital. They would say, all right, stay on the line, an ambulance is coming. And by the time they say, remember now I work with people here, so I know exactly what I'm saying. By the time they say the ambulance is coming, they connect you to the ambulance. And the person stay on the line, and you hear the woo in the back, and they will say to you, say, no, we are now at that, or the patient is still breathing, and you say yes, and they will say, all right, feel the pulse, because they teach you that already, so we know every little thing, and we will say, well, how the breathing is going, and they hear woo, and by your ear say, them they right out at the end, and by your listen, we say, hear the ambulance are come there. Ambulance come up in door, then come in, first thing they do, them put on, take your blood pressure, take them blood pressure, and if they forget IV, them hook you up and everything, and put you up on stretcher, and put you in it and carry you to hospital. When you reach hospital, you pass everybody, and doctor look on you first, because you come by ambulance, you're special, you get care. Because those medics that comes on the ambulance too, sometimes depends on the severity of what you tell them. There's also a doctor. If there's a doctor available, there's also a doctor coming with the ambulance. Because everybody that work on the ambulance, apart from the driver, are trained in first aid and have some medical knowledge. I remember when we used to have ambulance, man, the little ambulance used to look like them little arm. Me not forget them, you know. Remember them, man. And sometimes when you hear ambulance, you say, who them a come for? When you call ambulance to come. We don't have that no more. Ambulance at the hospital is mainly to take patient, transfer the patient from the hospital. So for instance, you're in Clark Mapen Hospital and you have to go to public or university for whatever reason. That's when you get transferred in an ambulance in Jamaica. When last you see one ambulance come by in the body yard gate, come park up and carry nobody go in an ambulance. We don't have them the service. Now I want somebody tell me say a lie, me I tell. Alright, so we go back to where we are dealing with now. So Doreen get the win. So now we're in St. Thomas. We have Michelle Charles Michelle Charles and well, man, we just win the election name again, man. Sure. No. No, man, something wrong with me, you know. Alright, so I find a speech with Michelle Charles and see if we can find a speech with she, you know. Rosemary Shaw. Her name is Rosemary Shaw. If you all know them or you hear them already, you know, we will just now have to look for a speech, but if you're not familiar, you must know about Michelle Shaw. So let me see the votes for time coming saying Rosemary Shaw, clear winner. Michelle Shaw, Michelle sound like a time come your body, man. Oh my God. So clearly Rosemary Shaw is the winner. Alright, so we come to West. You know, so I don't really know the person where I run for the PNP at Western St. Thomas. I must be honest to you. I don't know exactly what's the name. Maybe time come can help me here. But I know it's James Robertson for the JLP. But tell you the truth, I must say one time I hear him really give one speech, you know. I don't know nothing much about him and speech still, you know. Me have to go really look for fame speech. James Robertson. Let me see if I find one speech with him. Hi Barbara. How you doing? Hubert Williams, former mayor of Morant Bay. Alright. So Hubert Williams. Have you ever listened to Hubert Williams? You know anything about him? If you put him and Robinson together, who will be the better will present a speech? Who can make the presentation better? James Robertson or Hubert Williams? Type in the comment. Good night, Barbara. Come on, guys, tell me. James Robertson, Hubert Williams. Who is a good speaker? Chelsea. James Robertson or Hubert Williams? Kimberly Thompson, she didn't win her division. I see her sharing that she does some consulting on TikTok. She will put it up. But she doing alright, man. But she didn't win her division. She lost it to the man where they pulled the pipe on the man. The driver also trained. Well, I didn't know the driver were also trained. But I know the medics are trained. You would say James. Alright, one vote for James. We have one vote for James Robertson. Come on with the votes. Come on with the votes so you can't dead up the live so quick, you know. James Robertson, Hubert Williams. One vote for James Robertson. Put the one here, so. Come time come. Jeff, hi Jeff. It's very hard to differentiate between the two candidates. Well, we should do some research on these two candidates. Because this is what we want to continue to do over the time before election. Is to highlight them in every aspect. So that we know exactly. Oh, so you're saying he stuttered sometime. So James is a better presenter. And I think that would be an honest thing. So I'm going to give it to James Robertson. So the JLP gone with one right here. So. Alright, so we go back over St. Mary Southeast. And we're going to have the candidate we have now for the PNP is, what's his name again? Forget his name, you know. Then just have him meet with there. And the JLP, Chelsea saying she would go with Hubert though. Yeah, Rose. That's right, Carol. Well, I take no time for it because I must be honest to you. I have never really listened to, yeah, Christopher Brown versus Norman Dunn. Who is the better presenter? Not who have more experience in a parliament, but who can present a speech. Type in the comment. Brown. Somebody said, Nathaniel said Brown. Christopher is a top executive across the region. Done. Chris is a better presenter. Yeah, I listened to Chris and he's excellent. I listened to his presentation. Came across very excellent. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to give it to Christopher Brown and Norman Dunn. But you know, so Dunn hardly ever talk. Now we have in Centrals, St. Mary. We still have to use who is there now. Mr. Guy for the PMP. And oh no, Guy not going back, so I can't put him. Omar Newell. Yeah, I get that. She said, if anything antigen, you have to leave Western St. Thomas undecided. I should leave it undecided. Alright. Make it one little one tonight, Chelsea, man. Time call your bad, you know, me say, you see, sometimes you're bad. Where you say, Omar Newell versus nobody. But you're right. Who then put for run against Omar Newell? Yeah, Guy not running again, so we're not going to use him. Omar Newell. Lennon Richards. I don't know him speak, so I never want to judge him because I don't know nothing about Lennon Richards. I never ever listen to him speech one time, so I don't know. So I must give it to Omar Newell. So Omar Newell. What I'm trying to look at, you know, if we can beat them by numbers, beat them by how they present themselves, it may sound stupid to some people and I see the excitement in what I'm doing, but it's critical thinking. It's when you look at the overall, when you're going to judge the candidate, it's not only by one thing, but it's by many ways you should look at a candidate. They are going to be your what? Your representative. How does one represent you? It's to make you feel good, do the work. So if they can convey a message in a particular way that makes sense on your behalf. So that's why we're looking at this category that many other people may not look at it, but we are looking at it. So that's what we're doing. Alright, so far. So now we go to St. Mary Western. And we have Robert Montague and Woodbine. Forget what Woodbine in name. Montague and Omar. Omar in name too, no? So two Omar in a St. Mary. So who you think? Don't know Omar. Bobby is usually a witty presenter. I agree with you, you know. I agree with you. I didn't listen to, but honestly, I believe, as much as we may not agree with me, I see Bobby Montague as one of the best presenter into the Jamaica Labour Party, along with this young lady that named Carencia Morris. That's my judgment. That's my judgment. And I can say, if no one say Andrew will come across very soft, but I see Bobby Montague as a better presenter than all the rest of them, in my opinion. One can tell me if I'm wrong. So I will give it to Bobby Montague. Remember, you know, it's just that we are speak truth tonight. Me no want me get none of them, but that is not the point. That is not the point. That is not the point. It's just we are taught the truth. Alright. So we have come back now to Kingston. So we have Philip Palwell, Eastern, Kingston and Port Royal. I don't know who him a run against. Me I tell you the truth. I know him is a good presenter. He can speak very excellent. Palwell. He have something about his presentation. He's very demure to me in his presentation. So I don't know him opponent. So me I give it to Philip Palwell. If you don't agree, you can type in a comment now. Alright, then we come to Central Kingston. So now we have Steve McGregor will be up against the Williams brother. I never hear him really make a speech per se, you know. The Williams brother, you know. So we're going to put him up against Steve McGregor. Who do you think come across with a better presentation? Type in the comment. Chris Gale. People say that, but I'm not sure that is true, bros. Where say you believe in Steve? So Steve is the better presenter. So we have Paul Willis and then we have Steve McGregor. Then we come to West Kingston now. We have Bonnie Witter for the PMP up against the Minister of Local Government. How is name again? You know, so I'm really sick when they are looking at face good. Desmond McKenzie. Honestly to God, me I forget to Desmond McKenzie over. I don't know if said me tonight, you know. But I forget to, honestly, I forgive it to Desmond McKenzie. In all fairness, over Bonnie Witter. I think the PMP though should give Bonnie Witter a medal. A long time Bonnie Witter in a place, you know, man, I keep a seat, you know. He now make the PMP run without having somebody for contest the seat, you know. Hey, you know, from when I sell downtown Kingston, Bonnie up in her age now still, you know. Bonnie up in her, almost up in her, go up in her 60, 70, you know, man. A long time in down there. Yeah, man, Desmond McKenzie look very sick. I was looking at him. He was giving this speech, but we never see him. He's not even so, since we didn't really see him again a speech or nothing. But he looks sick, man. So at least all I want to start Bonnie Witter is only a little bit. Hey, Chelsea, you know, easy, you know. I say, Bonnie Witter is a little bit better than the mayor of St. Thomas. Well, honestly to God, that shows that the mayor of St. Thomas is really, really bad, man. Sydney era was before Bonnie Witter. Bonnie Witter, I remember though. Good. Always did, man. Them people there, were just take themselves and just run for run's sake. And just not making no zero against the PMP. You have to give them. They need a medal, man. They need a medal. So we all agree that Desmond McKenzie win, that's all. So Bonnie Witter. Alright now. So that's it for Kingston now. So make we go St. Andrew now. So we start at East Rural. Juliet Oldness against, where this lawyer guy name again? Peter King. Something that a Peter King in there. The mayor from St. Thomas. I work somebody with her. So nobody now. Hey, I don't say my people them probably like on the back. When I say the mayor of St. Thomas worse than Bunny Witter. Lord have mercy. Bunny Witter come over here. But if everybody on one side, I'm going to say this and I must dead with laugh. Alright, Juliet Oldness. Juliet Oldness against Peter King. Who will you give it to? Juliet Oldness. If you can't go argue for land, you can't top up the liar, man. The liar, listen to him. I think it was the week before last. Mark then went in the community. They were doing some walkthrough and they keep a spot meeting. And he's eloquent. He's very eloquent. So I give it to Peter King. Then we come now to Eastern St. Andrew. Flavor Williams and Patricia Duncan Sutherland. Peter King get it, man. It look like I'm supposed to, hey, me can put a speech good together. Hey, me know when for twang up my language there, me know. Hey, me know when to make my presentation. When me know if I make my presentation come across good, I know when to go high, I know when to go low, I know when to give my little exclamation, you know, speak with that, you know, and get out there and all of them things. Me know them things are still. So that's when me come here, come go sit down and look on them. Me know if I do my thing. One day me I go come do it for now. Alright. Flavor up against Patricia Duncan Sutherland. Type in the comment. Better speaker. What is a Flavor for the eulogy? Pat better than Flavor. I don't know if I agree with you enough time come. The other thing with Flavor, man, she draw her words. She don't stand out. She, as a person, and I hope she not, if she hear me attack, she not vex. That's why Patricia Duncan will get it over her. It's, to me, it's not too much of a Patricia Duncan out there. Stand out, in my view. But if you put she against Flavor any day, she going to make a better presentation and more fluent and not draw a word and act like she sort of poorly. She going to have like a more vitality. So I would have to give it to Patricia Duncan Sutherland on that ground. Not that she's the best of a presenter, but because Flavor cannot present herself in speaking properly, and you know, no. Never impressed me with her presentation. And that's why I never see her as a Minister of Finance. So I give it to Patricia Duncan Sutherland. Alright. Then we come down now to Julian Robinson up against Carrie Douglas. Because I don't know who else run against him yet. So I'm going to put it at Julian Robinson. No. Against Carrie Douglas. What says you? Sir, because everybody asks us a question still, you know. Because I don't know, what Carrie Douglas, she come like I should get last, you know. After I not see her too, I not see her show up herself with the labor right there. Carrie don't have a head space. Carrie is a loser. Alright. Then we are going to go to Delroy Chuck. He's going to be up against KD Knight daughter. Forget her name. But she named Knight. I must be honest though. I don't hear her presentation. It would not be right for me to judge that one until I was looking for a presentation from her and I couldn't find one. So if anybody, Stacey Knight, right, that's it. Stacey Knight is up against Delroy Chuck. So for now, me have to get Delroy Chuck. I have no clue. I leave it. I'm going to leave it. I don't give Chuck nothing till me find out. I can make a circle around this. I will look for a and if any of you can find it and send it to me, a presentation that Stacey Knight gives, let me listen before I judge. So if we sing a song and find ourselves back home. Alright. Then we have a Carl Samoda. Oh, him now go run. Me never know who for judge him by, you know. Or who really get in seat. Who him gonna go up against? This young little brother here from in the PNP shadow cabinet name, oh my God, Christopher, what name again? Christopher, I forget his name. He all follow back, and they always with Mark Gowley many times. All when they got Canada, he was there. Christopher, what name again, man? Him going to run in that seat. So I don't know who he's going to run against. So me would even bother judge it. Yeah, for the utterance when make say, we could have put him in a field for give nothing. Delana Silverite. You sure they did officially declare Delana Silverite? I still don't hear the JLP come out and say it's official. Persons are saying, is it official time come? Oh, Ratigan Godson. Okay. Delana Silverite has a good presentation. I've listened to him time and time again. His delivery is good. He's calm, composed, of his composure, and that is good. Christopher also, I heard him, very calm, very eloquent. I would actually put the two of them in the same category. I think they're two bright Jamaicans, although they're on two different political scenery. I call that one a draw for now. Yeah, that's why I said I don't know if it really yeah man, I not go bash him, man. He's a young man and him present himself good. Delana Silverite. Yeah, we're not sure, so we can't even say that. So I'm going to leave that one out for tonight. So we come back to it another time. So let me see the next one now. So we're coming down to Peter Phillips' seat now. We're going to have Dennis Garden. Up against Bujo Banton daughter. What's your name again? Where the girl run for Bujo daughter name run against Peter Phillips' name again? Oh, no, help me, no man, type the thing in. Jody and Mary, yeah. Jody and Mary. Jody and Mary. Who you think is the better presenter? I watched Dennis Garden in the local government election. He was one of them that was there. He has a good composure. I think there's a little drawing in his voice and stuff. I don't see Jody and Mary more like of in the politics side of her, more in the aggressive way. I don't see her. Yeah, so I was saying, even though if I was to judge him, there were times when he wasn't that coming to flowing too much time before he make another utterance. All these things they look for in your speech. But he will still get the nod over Jody and Mary. Alright. So we come back across now. From there, so then we come on Mark Golden. How Mark Golden I run, guys? You know, the building wasn't a building from scratch. I want people to understand that thing. You know, it's more of a refurbishing he was doing with the building, but he did addition onto the building without the approval. At here, people keep saying, go build place. No. Let's get it clear. Dennis Gardner did not build that building from scratch to say, well, he go, not get no planning and he go and build it. It was a building was there, refurbishing, but you still have to get planning approval for anything that you are doing. You're in a commercial space, and especially like when you're in that country, you can't go jam up anything. You should have wait permit. No, Peter Phillips not running back, so we now use who not running back. Oh, you said Brown, Christopher Brown, yeah. No, oh, no, Carol Hewitt. Who is the person for the JLP that is running against Mark Golden? What is his name? But if we don't know a name, we're going to get to the person who we know their name, so Mark Golden get it. Then we come down now to Angela Brownberg. We don't know. Them the seat they come in like waste of time for Mark. Angela Brownberg. So we don't know who them are run against. Then we come back now to Andrew. And Andrew going to run against this PMP man. What's name again? Andrew. Paul Buchanan, yes. And Paul Buchanan, yeah. Robinson asking me if I'm good, yes. Who not giving the seat? Who not giving Andrew and Paul Buchanan? Who is the better presenter? Type in the comment. Just be honest, you know. Auntie Jen out Mark Golden against. Make it more interesting. No, but it's not, no. What we're doing, Chelsea, is not that way. It's the constituency and those who are going up against each other. So it would make sense me go put Mark against Andrew. Because he will not be running against Andrew. You have to put them up against who they are going to run against. So for instance, we have a debate. And you're going to debate with the person that you're going up against. Even though they know they're going to be a debate with Mark and Andrew. I know it's going to be a debate with Julian Robinson and Flavor Williams. They always have three of them top debate there, you know. A three or two. I know the Minister of Finance and I know the Prime Minister. So Mark and Andrew will be the national debate. Then you're going to have the Flavor and Julian Robinson. That's going to be a real defeat. A Flavor up against Julian Robinson. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if they put the health ministry in it, you know. They put the health ministry in it. So if it's so be to have a Dr. Dars up against Christopher Tufton. I'm trying to remember. Or it's just only those two. No man, they always have some down the bottom. Boy, that's what the hook up. That's what the hook up Christopher Tufton with data. You'd present some data upon him. You will have some medical term upon him. We have never answer and understand. We say Andrew's a captain. Yeah, they will have 3-man debate. I mean, man, I think it's the Prime Minister and the opposition, and you're going to have me sure about the finance, and I think health is the other one. Yes, because I think Maurice Guy did do a debate, you know. Maurice Guy, yeah. So, we're going to see Alfred Dars up against Christopher Tufton. We're going to see Julian Robinson up against Flavel. And we are going to see Mark Golding up against Andrew Holness. What are you saying? No, it's just a team debate. Christopher Tufton is not a bad speaker. I said Dr. Dars is going to use data and medical terms to beat him. Yeah, man. Alright. So let me see how the debate go again. A 3-person per team. And I think you have one from the finance, the government, and the health. I think that's the 3 factors. And they pose question in those areas. 3-person per team. Anyway, I don't remember how it goes. But you know, say, alright. So Andrew Holness against Paul Buchanan. Who should get the winning? Who is the winner? Steve? No, man, you're too long. Now we reach Andrew Holness and Paul Buchanan. Who is the more eloquent presenter? Oh, now mix up the story, you know. I'm not here, mix up the thing. Oh, you just no, man, no. I think we have mixed up this debate thing, you know. You're going to have a debate where Mark and Andrew have a debate. That me sure. That's a must. I am trying to see where the other part comes from. I can't remember. I think it's the Ministry of Finance, because I remember when Nigel Clark did a debate against Mark Golding, because Mark Golding was the minister, and Peter Phillips, he did get some finance something. And I can't remind me if me right, because my brain I got old. And then I'm trying to remember if it was Lisa Anna was the next person. I must remember. Play something from Paul Buchanan. So when me I go find one old clip. You might not too much of a great speaker in my terms. Honestly, I don't think him all that great. I'm saying me find something with Paul Buchanan anyhow. You see how much we don't know about the candidate that we are run go vote for? Look as simple as this. Some we don't know, you know. People, we must be conscious of what we are vote for. Paul Buchanan. Alright, let me see if I see anything with him now. Try to find out a speech with him, you know. He's an author, you know, he writes stories too. Alright, so on.
Former Member of Parliament and economist Paul Buchanan has written an engrossing book, Jonestown, Trenchtown. He discusses that.
No, I don't want that. I want to hear him a speech, make a speech. I can't find out with his speech, you know. I have it locked. But he's an excellent writer.
Former Member of Parliament and economist Paul Buchanan has written an
He's an economist.
Jonestown, Trenchtown. He discusses that and
Let me just make on an ear voice. That's some people don't really know him voice.
Jonestown, Trenchtown, The Journey Back. This is a book that I so heartily and passionately recommend. Military family, church, and the schools. Great teachers. Jonestown School, Miss Somers. Our 1971 class of 70 odd students. 70 students, yes, no, the 70 odd took scholarship. All 71 people like Dr. Fraser, former President of KC, all his.
Alright, so you're hearing voice, just to make you know his voice.
71.
So he's running again. He's the standard bearer for the People's National Party up against Andrew Holness. So you tell me what I must do. No, you not mean that he's a good speaker. No, that's true. But I don't want me to do. Give Andrew? Should I give it to Andrew? I'm gonna type in the comment now, man. Should I give it to Andrew? Boy, can like everybody gone. Gonna listen to the program, man. It seems very polished. I'm asking the question. Somebody send me this and I'll show you Joe. With I think this was one video from Mark Short, you know. I'm telling you still, you know, as much as we must say, I'm going to criticize it, and I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to just play it. Everybody said no. Alright, so listen to this.
All out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus! Jamaica need help! Shift the parliament! Shift the election! Shift everything! Remove them out there! Take out the cockroach! Take out the thief! Take out the criminal them! Take out the thief them! Take out the murderer them! Take out the gang leader them! Out of parliament! Take them out! From Portland! Take them out! I hear Portland! Me go to Portland! Why me travel to Portland? Take out somebody! Man or woman!
Let me play it again.
All out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus! Jamaica need help! Shift the parliament! Shift the election! Shift everything! Remove them out there! Take out the cockroach! Take out the thief! Take out the criminal them! Take out the thief them! Take out the murderer them! Take out the gang leader them! Out of parliament! Take them out! From Portland! Take them out! I hear Portland! Me go to Portland! Why me travel to Portland? Take out somebody! Man or woman!
But anyway, what a fun and joke. Is that the gospel of Jesus Christ when I type in? Is that a message from God? Not because I'm a party, make me be allowed. That's why, you know. You think that's a word from God? This is an old video still, you know. People just play it back over now. This video is about where's Excelsior? I know someone want to come right now and say, yeah man, you're the prophecy from God. Take out the cockroach them. Take out this. I hear a voice, I hear Portland. Man and woman. Well, come talk to me. Talk to me. Una talk to me. Me want to know if you talk to me. Arrival, yeah. That was it. That's just gimmicks. Them there, and that's how God business work. And a God business, them there. Them there, a God business. A joke thing, them. So me hear Andrew always try to explain all the sparks and the let me see if I find it. And show you. I want to tell me what kind of. We're going to come back on that one other night, you know. We can't done everything tonight, me telling you already. Him block me for me, them block me off my channel, you know. But me find him for another. Me have him for another one.
And the reporter asks a non-nurse citizen, so what do you think about the patching program? No answer to that. They didn't concern us. Yeah, listen to patching. Well, when am I going to fix the road? So yes, we are doing patching. This is a separate program to give immediate relief so that you can have easy driving, and as you drive across Jamaica, you're seeing crews all over mobilized doing patching. But we're also doing the SPAR program, which is now the full rehabilitation of the road. And it's very important for me to say this because I might say to
alright. So this is what I say. You're going to do a full rehabilitation of the road. Why bother waste the money to do patching and not just start one thing and just fix the road? Me can't tell you say after I patch the road, not fixing then I fix for now. It's just a trickery about reach and sparks. A road want fix, so that's all I want fix. We don't forget the two different nothing. But it's a trickery. Nonsense. Why do two different things and pay two different money? Nonsense here, man. Anyway, let me say if we can done the St. Andrew, and we're going to leave St. Andrew out. So we're down to Angela Brownberg. We just left that out. So we just give to Angela. With Andrew and Paul Buchanan, but no really tell me who forget to, you know. Me see what I want to say. I don't know why I give him. He might not really not too much of a great speaker, you know. I don't understand what he speak. He will be calm and try to bring out something, but he not come out with no expression unless he get aggressive. And then he will come out like that, in a rage like. But I mean a real good presentation. That's it. Alright, so then we come down now to Nigel Clark. The Nigel Clark again. It's going to be Dwayne Simmet up against the lawyer woman. I don't know much about Dwayne Smith. I must be reasonable. So I'm going to leave that out and the lawyer lady too. I don't really know much about them. So we come down to Anthony Hilton. I don't know who he up against. The road full of spark already. Somebody that talk about it start crack up already too. Because they keep only now fix the road, go and throw a little tar. I really not speak. I'm not listening all the while. I know what is a speaker. Or Dorland Francis. I never hear a word out of that the man them out myself. I don't know if I go judge him or Anthony Hilton. So again, I don't go give Anthony Hilton. So far, the PNP is leading. So let me tell you, from Portland, we have ISAT, we have Doreen, ISAT for East Portland. We have Doreen for West, that's 2. Rose Shaw, 3. We left out the James Roberts, and the other one, because I'm not so sure. Christopher Brown and Norman Dunn, 5. Omar Newell, 6. Philip Palwell, 7. Steve McGregor, 8. Peter King, 9. Patricia Duncan Sutherland, 10. Julian Robinson, 11. 11. Dennis Gordon, 12. Mark Golden, 13. Angela Brown Burke, 16. Anthony Hilton, 17. And that's 17 from 21 constituency. So we give 4 to the JLP and 17 to the PNP. And the 4 that we give to the JLP is what them they know. We give Robert Montague, and we give Desmond McKenzie, and we give I know somebody write them down. I'll find somebody there look for them. Desmond McKenzie. Oh, I have 4. I will make it 4 too. I have 4 right now. Hilton a clear winner. You make it Hilton. So, right there, we are seeing that the list of candidates right there. So when we pick it up back, we will get into St. Catherine, where we will look at Alfred Dawes amongst Robert Miller. As a matter of fact, we could have run through them, you know. Alfred Dawes against Robert Miller. Miller is a little cool guy still. He's not really aggressive. He's not really a pusher or nothing. Dawes would beat him. I think if the 2 of them go up together, Dawes would beat him. Raymond Price against Terry Long. Raymond Price by any means will beat Terry Long, and not because he's a PNP. Raymond Price, presentation, trust me. If any of you ever observe him, but they call him all when they want to call him and say all when they want to against him. Go out there to present, give Raymond Price. I think Raymond Price should have get a position in the PNP as a spokesperson. In my view. The reason for that? He can articulate excellent. Raymond Price. Let me say if any of you up on the channel know what I'm talking about. Raymond Price is a good presenter. Very eloquent. Only Jill agree with me. Nobody else. That's right, Chelsea. That's what I'm saying. Dolores Robert. Oh, you are a PMP. So you never know that? You never know that all along, Dolores? I first say I know that. Then me not come all the while and tell everybody after me not ID and me not afraid. You never know that? Dolores Roberts. You never know that? Cause you talk like you know me, but you never know. Say me a PMP. I thought me not ID. I thought me not afraid to tell nobody what me do. Yes. You living in Canada? Yes, I'm a PMP. So right there and then we can just sit down and call them and judge them, right? And then you have a Fitz Jackson. Who Fitz Jackson go up against? Oh, you mean in Spanish Town? Pro BG? Jacks? You say in King Street. Yeah, man, people live over there. I saw people over there. I drove there. Took my granddaughter to school while I was there. And I see people over there. Now my granddaughter got to San Diego. Good night, Rennie Swaby. How you doing? How you so late tonight? When you not answer me, man, when I look for something else. Me know when I not watch 2 program one time, you know. Me know someone not watch 1 program 2 times. No, not hear when I say come and listen to the other one. Fitz Jackson is a clear winner, yes. And then, who is Denise Daly running again? I never know who she run against. She's not too much of a talker to me though, Denise Daly. She's a PMP, but she will talk if she have to talk about. I don't know who she'll go up against, so I still have to give her. Then we have Babsy Grange. I don't know who I run against her. Then we have Natalie Nita. She can articulate herself well too. And then we have a Damian Crawford. Well, you know, I don't have to ask no question. We don't have to ask no question about Damian Crawford. Now, when him put it out, yeah, when Damian Crawford put it out, it is well put out. Yeah. Yeah, Babsy Grange is a good speaker. We're not going to take nothing from her. In all fairness. I would see her as the best female presenter on the JLP side, Babsy Grange. I would give the best female presenter to Babsy Grange on the JLP side. Natalie is a good speaker, yes. I give it to Nats. You know, like Rhoda? A listener in Parliament trying to give a speech. Me say up on the political scene, I get speech with nothing to convince me about Rhoda. You see Rhoda as a presenter? Talking about her auntie. My auntie tell me say there were 2 Daniel killed Goliath. And Goliath did have 4 brothers. And guess what? My auntie said David kill off Goliath brother them. Nothing go say no. So either she tell her or auntie tell Sheila. You're gonna put Rhoda for be a presenter. You know who is a very excellent presenter, only sorry she just mess up herself, man. This girl just mess up herself. I say every time it hurt me and I know my life and my business, but because I public domain. It's Crystal Tomlinson. If she by any means a ear man. That girl can present. She is so eloquent. We're jumping up like a frog. But boy, sometimes they say you lie with dog and you rise with flea. Even though out of it, she have a nice little daughter, but sometimes when you just think about it, you say, man, oh, this girl gonna mess up her life. Very, very eloquent. You know, to them, I say something. In the last year, Beanie Man come out and said them a get engaged. All of a sudden, she come out and say she are engaged too. Neither Beanie Man not married and neither she not married yet. I wonder if the two of them wait for when one another are married, then the two of them start. But now faster than nobody business, just because out there in public domain, you know. But anyway, we can't do everything. What I run, what go on. My sister, she engaged with me. I wonder why she takes so long for marriage. She wait till Beanie Man and get married, and the two of them married the same day or what? Huh? Why should I get married? Beanie Man say engaged yesterday. The other day she come out, so she engaged. I'll know neither Beanie Man not married and neither she not married. I think she love him. And she want to broke him in a particular way to fear like a standard type of living. Then people then are used to certain type of standard and boundaries and you know them type of morals where you don't want out. Them now go you see because them broke a certain way and then done broke bad already, you can't change them the people there. So I just say go. Anyway, everybody, you know, get it live a thumbs up, but it was good. We go back on the recite one another night. Because my sister not gonna watch another program, so we don't even see what I say. She couldn't motivate you? Why? Can't change him. Why you said that time come? Oh, you were busy. Alright, anybody else have anything to say to me? Gonna say no. If you don't want to call the program now. If nobody not call on that's the program for tonight. Really, she's a gracious woman, quite intelligent too. I can't see, I don't know what fool some of the women still, you know. I say when me, hey, you see me? For the very time me hear that she was with this man, me say man, if she was my daughter will tell you, you know, I will tell you, say, this is something now work. But you know, not for my business. The way you live your life, not being judgmental, but personal level. But you get where you say time come and it bring a damper to her too. She had try recover it and try play over it and all of that, but you know, things does happen in life and we make mistakes. But it's too brilliant for them, there's something, man. The people like them, they make carry you down. Was our mistake, but you think, man, and the people like them there. Because first thing when you're going at him have 12 baby mother. What you think you could have think after you are going to change him? Certain things that come to me. I mean, I never become me mature and all of that. Maybe you have money and fame and them something there still. The story done you know, Rowan, you come late. We were talking about, we talked different things in between, but the main thing we were looking at was, we were looking at presentation of the candidates. When I talk about presentation, it's who who is best a person who could make a presentation. So, for instance, I give you a topic to write about the blow dryer. And how well you would write it and come and articulate yourself. How much I think then you can represent me by making the good representation by even within your speech to bring across a message in an eloquent way. So far we have gone through Portland, St. Thomas, St. Mary, Kingston and St. Andrew, and we started it in St. Catherine. Yeah, it's the worst parliament bit, man. No joke about it. Nobody over here need to vex over that. The truth is the truth. It's the worst the parliament of Jamaica has ever been. The worst. Disgrace. It is the worst. Dolores, I really enjoy listening to you. I am enlightening in what you take place in Jamaica. You are not only intelligent but also informative. Thank you. You see, we take things from the different angle. We try to the channel is not like the big observant one. But if you come over this channel, if I'm teaching Bible, you're going to learn something. If I'm doing politics, within the politics, we look at it from a wide perspective, different way. Now, all if you come and just lick hammer, can you see how nice me is tonight? Me get the labor write them something to you, know? Me not just come and say, well, like none of them over there are good. Because at the end of the day, we're all Jamaican, and if them are represent for everybody. I am looking at who can give a good intellectual speech that makes sense. Boy, I must have vexed. Yeah. So anybody want to call in, you know, me give you a little more time, you know, because I can go up till 9:30. Me see where me is now, yeah. But if I not call in, me go up a little more. So if I not call, I want to give something, say something, fine. If not, yeah man, the parliament are run like a dolly house. The parliament are run like a dolly house. The parliament running like a dolly house. Trust me upon that. Alright guys, here we go. That's it for tonight. Again, I want to say thank you, love you all. Thank you for being a part of the channel, and thank you for your support. Thanks for those of you who just give a little contribution. I don't remember the name of the person who gave the contribution. Or little super chat. You know, I appreciate it because every dollar you put, it benefits me. So I give you thanks for that. Hello, good night. Oh, no. Turn down something you're having at the background. You can't have your eye and call the program.
Yeah, I turned it off.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, man. In with regards to selecting the right candidates, I know Marky G is a smart person, and he has to select the right candidates who are the best person for the constituency and constituents and the country. He has to carefully select his team because he needs persons in strategic positions to ensure that his plan is executed successfully. So we need to understand, especially the detractors, that what Marky G is doing is in the best interest of the different people in the community and the country at large. Marky G has a clean heart and he wishes Jamaica well.
Yes.
And as soon as he is victorious at the poll, it's not going to take long for Jamaicans to realize that Marky G is a gem. He's like a woman who is pregnant. It is something that cannot be hid. It will always grow to a level where everybody will see.
Yes.
And the more Marky G is integrated in the governance of Jamaica, we are going to realize the gem of a person Marky G is.
I agree with you.
So, yeah. So we just need to just allow him and allow God and time, because I am also impressed with the reverence that Marky G has placed on religion. When he speaks, on topic of religious issues, whether it be greeting in a church or making reference to a scripture, you can resonate with it and can almost say that it is somebody who is speaking as an oracle of God. And we just need to give him a chance. You understand? We just need to give him a chance, and Jamaica will see its blessings, because we are a blessed country.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I have to say, because I realize that you said 9:30, so it's 9:26. So I go and give 4 minutes to talk to anybody else.
Well, if you have anything else to say, use some more time and talk. Nah, this ain't glad you called.
Yes, no problem. So
Not him. She's
and
glad you called.
let me talk about Comrade McGregor. You see that guy? I know him personally,
Oh.
And yeah, I know him personally when he was a police and the work we do. So when he was in West Kingston Police Division, we had some little issue when Omar Davis was the MP, not when Mark Golding was here, just before Mark Golding took over. And I called a meeting because there was some criminal issues in the community.
Yeah.
And I was able to mobilize a lot of people, a lot of stakeholders, including Steve McGregor. And let me tell you something, man. That man come and turn up that meeting. There's something about Steve McGregor. He's an inspirational leader. I know him personally. I have nothing against Lawrence Rowe. I don't know him much. I honestly believe that he did some valid work for the People's National Party in Central Kingston.
Yeah. And
I don't think that the party has dealt with him in any unfair manner. And so I'm just a little bit disappointed in him, but I hope that the party can use their expertise and minimize any damage that this could create. But I honestly believe that Mr. McGregor is indeed the best candidate for Central Kingston at this time, and a prospective candidate for the Minister of National Security. It's between him and Peter Bunting, but I think...
No. I don't want, honestly to God, I don't want back Peter Bunting. Find Peter Bunting, something else to do. Put Mark Gregor there. Why I say this, he would actually have the experience of the ministry. And once you can get people to put in ministry that really have the experience, I believe, that if you're going to be the minister of whatever, you must have experience. I believe if you're going to be the health minister, you must know medicine. I believe if you're going to be the minister of teaching or education, you must have some teaching knowledge and background and understand the whole thing. We can't just put people in a position when they understand.
I believe so. Notwithstanding, not hearing.
Me hearing you, man. Me hearing you loud and clear.
Yes, good. Notwithstanding, Peter Bunting has a nice brain, and he comes with some very positive.
Yeah.
You understand? And so he's the type of person who you really want to be in your company. But I honestly believe that I will get more out of Peter Bunting if he goes into the business, economics,
I think
finance
economic, yeah,
aspect.
that's right. I believe so too.
He's proven to be successful in those areas. So I think that's his strength.
I believe so too. I agree with you 100% on that. I
Yeah.
believe that too. And maybe one of the night we can look at it too. Who we think fit best in the PMP for certain portfolio. Like for instance, we say we know. I think unless there are going to be changes, but we can see a future Julian Robinson as Minister of Finance. I
Yes. And
I
I love that man. And when I say I love that man, the love of the Lord.
yes. I see from Ministry of Education, I see that's Damian Crawford.
Amen, Crawford, yes.
Yeah, I see the health minister. We see Dr. Daz. We don't see Dayton
Does,
Campbell
yes.
with some excellent ideas for
Dayton.
the farmers, which is good.
I
Um,
stop there, Auntie. Why? What is the strength or what is the wisdom behind putting Dayton in agriculture with someone with a medical and scientific background? Because I think there is some strength now, but I don't know if that is the reason why, or that is the reason behind why the PNP is putting him in agriculture. But give me your say on it. Why do you think a Dayton Campbell with a person with medical experience and background could eventually do well in agriculture?
all right. I think I heard him say he grew up in a farming community, and
Mhm.
one of the reasons that we can't have two minister of health, so they have to find a place suitable to put him in. I see
Yeah.
Mark Golden vision we have for the party. So I see Dr. Dart, I just him put them as spokesperson so you understand where he's
Mhm.
going. So
Yes,
I am
great.
going to judge Dayton based on since he has gone into that era, seen him going into the
Oh,
field, seen him getting to interact directly with the farmers, hearing their growth
yes.
and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
see him fit right in the part where they place him.
Yeah.
So even though he has a medicine behind him and he's a lawyer
Mhm.
also, he fit the position.
Okay, it's not that.
Yes, he's a
Yeah.
lawyer also. A lot of people don't know that Dayton Campbell is a lawyer.
Yes. Yes, I'm glad you said so.
Yes, he is a
So what
lawyer.
a way them want what a way them want put the lawyer before the court. I know me not see them go before the court yet. Anyway, let us not straight.
Yes,
Trying to get
so
our sit
let me
on
say
your
down. And so we let me say wait a second. Damian Crawford for
education.
education.
All right, before we touch there, let me just say something a little bit more about the health. For the main reason why I had asked you the question
Yeah.
as to why the wisdom behind using a person with medical experience and background to be a minister of agriculture. A real somebody who understands the human body knows that the best nourishment or food for the human body comes from the ground.
Yes. From the soil.
Yes, and as a doctor, you should be fully convinced on that. And so, with that knowledge, that should drive you as a minister of agriculture to make sure that your country has what it takes to keep the population healthy.
Yes.
And I believe he will go all out, irrespective of him having medical background. It is his medical background that is going to push him to make sure that Jamaica agriculture sector is number one.
Yes. I agree.
Yes,
I
and then
agree.
by virtue of him having the discipline to have acquired masters and those things in law and in medicine and those sort of things, tells me that he also has the discipline to restructure the agricultural sector so that it become a viable sector in the Jamaica sphere of things. So I have no doubt that Dayton Campbell will be a successful agriculture minister, especially if the thing that I said earlier is really true as it relates to how he's thinking.
Yes, yes. I agree.
Yeah. So touch the other areas them know who you think which other minister you would be comfortable with.
What we have now. So for technology, you know them are gonna put back Palwell.
Palwell, yes. I am satisfied with I'm comfortable with him.
Yeah, he did a good job
I
with
don't
that.
think he has any more youthful exuberance anymore.
Yeah, so I see him back in that field. I see what other portfolio we are talking about now. Justice Minister now. Alright, me never think about who for be the justice.
I start.
Oh, I wonder if they're going to put him for be the justice minister. That would be an excellent position for Isaac.
In as much as he might be a newcomer to politics, he is not a newcomer to justice issues.
Yes. Let me see what the persons on the live is saying. What are you saying? But Donna Scott Madley, but we're talking about we are picking the slate from the members of parliament. We're not from the Senate.
Okay.
So I don't know if Mark Golding in his start may give it to Donna Scott Madley, but I see Isaac Buchanan.
Which of the two you would, if you were Mark Golding and you were
elected? Boy, you put me at a spot now because I tell you the truth. Scott Madley is excellent. She's very excellent. She's very excellent at the justice system, Scott Madley, I don't know.
I believe so too.
Yeah, man, she's very good.
Isaac is renowned.
But Isaac is a renowned person now. He's a star now. So
we're not anything away from Donna. Nothing away, because there's nothing to take away from her.
Nothing.
So then, if you were to say, I'm going to give Isaac that position, wouldn't you be thinking of giving Donna something, and what would you give her?
Minister of something if we do with the
Attorney General.
Attorney General.
She's a lawyer, right?
Yeah, man, she's a liar. Yeah, she's a liar. Attorney General, that sound like a very good position for her too.
Then she's not better than Dorothy, man. We couldn't read use computer, man.
Yeah, man. So.
Yeah, so Justice or Attorney General are two big positions.
Oh,
so you could share those two.
Yeah, so we have two competent persons right there to figure out that out. But
so I could call a meeting between Isaac and her, and we discuss the two positions and we'll make a decision on it.
Yeah.
The three of us.
Yeah.
Make a decision on it. But it wouldn't be a big issue. Not a big issue.
For local government now, I think Natalie Nita, she's spokesperson right now. So I think she may get the nod for that.
Yeah. So what we need to do right now is just to look at the spokesperson and make our opinion as to whether we think this would be.
Alright, so for now, I think Donna Scott Madley is spokesperson and justice,
Yes. So do you think with Isaac rising to the fore?
I think Donna Scott should, honestly, because of I think they should get Donna Scott Madley the edge over Isaac for now, since he is.
For justice.
Yeah, or put him for one is justice and one again. Attorney
General.
Attorney General, and I think Mark seen him as the Justice Minister and put Scott Madley for Attorney General.
Attorney, because she's now a senior politician.
Yes.
She's not a minor. She's now a senior.
Yes.
She can classify as a senior, don't it?
Yes.
So she have that level of experience, and I see she taking on some issues with even Delroy Chuck, which is saying to me that she's at his level, and even a little above it. The fact that she is making some corrective criticism on his part, which are really reasonable criticism. So it is saying that if Delroy Chuck can be Minister of Justice, she can be Minister of Justice and even Attorney General.
Yes. So
She is by far better than this Dorothy lady who, in the not the Finsta, the inquiry, the Doodles inquiry,
yeah.
she was said we could not use certain device. So I think by far Donna Scott.
As some Wally reshuffling the PNP have to come out and do, you know. Because even the DPP office, you know, that have to change, you know.
Yes.
Can't continue.
What I want,
The new government cannot come in and continue with this one, yeah.
but we need a 2/3 victory then, Auntie.
So what type of victory you think we are gonna get?
All right. You know, I'm not sure if it was on this program, but I had a vision that we got a 2/3 majority. That's what that was the vision I got.
Well,
My vision them always coming.
we are gonna get the 2/3, man.
I think it is possible. You were doing a poll the other night, or a little poll the other night, analysis with when you were comparing the 2016 election when I made mention of the 2020.
Oh.
What I realized, because I was doing a little thing, you know, I was looking at a national swing to the PNP. So I was looking at a percentage of swing can give the PNP a victory, seeing that we lost the 2020 election by landslide.
Yeah, but I tell you something about 2020, and I said it to somebody today that 2020 election should have come in like whenever you even use it, because remember a lot of people were scared. It was right in the height of the pandemic. People never want to go vote. It was the lowest percentage since independence of voters go. So it was just a scheme by the other side, seeing that it was a good move to make at the time, because people were scared, get their voters out and win the election.
Okay. But Auntie, let me tell you why we have to use it and we must use it. Because it is the reality. It is the reality of how the people felt at that time. And by virtue of that, we saw the results. So when we know, look at the broader picture, we can now say, okay, there is no COVID. People are not going to stay in. PNPs are going to come out. So in that way now, it could not be a 5% swing to the PNP. This look like a more of a 30% swing to the PNP, because the COVID would have prevented majority of the PNP voters from going out to vote.
Yeah.
So with all those voters out of the way now, it now, because normally a swing would go between 5 to 15% swing. And then party who lost marginally, the swing is towards them, they would take over and wouldn't win by a landslide, so to speak.
Yes.
So in order to really get a landslide, you're going to need a 30% swing to the PNP. And then that 30% will have to be based on what happened in 2020.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I get
As
you.
much as there are factors that affected the low voter turnout. Those factors are not present, and the main factor was the COVID. You understand? Now, a second factor now is the performance of the present government, where the people are frustrated and tired of them and wants to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So that is now going to increase the national swing far above 10 or 15%. Now, we did not lose. There were some seats that we lost, but maybe it was about 10 to 12 seats. Less than 500 or less. So it means that there cannot be a 500 vote swing for us to claim victory. It will have to be a 1,500 or a 2,000 difference in the amount of vote in the various constituencies.
Yes.
For us to claim a landslide. But it is not impossible, as I said, because in 2020, the COVID factor prevented about 20% of people from going out to vote for PNP. And now the current performance of this government
is going to force another 10 to 15% to swing towards the PNP. So I am predicting a 35% vote swing to the PNP. So, and you can use now what we did in 2016 and calculate a 35% addition to it.
Yeah.
And then we could do a count as to see where we would stand in terms of seat count.
Yeah.
It will bring a victory, but it could tell us clearly where we would stand in terms of a vote count. And then the machinery of the PNP should work towards a 30 to 35% national swing to the PNP. That should be their target.
Yes.
And we should be comfortably go.
Yeah. Maybe ask somebody, time come is saying, can you call her when you believe the election date will be? Do you have any answer for that?
All right. I want to think that it is going to be after the budget.
After the budget.
Because
they might try to use the budget for your boost. Yeah.
The budget will be used as a scam, a political scam machine.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense.
To ensure a victory for the JLP. So I believe Andrew Holness is going to use the latest date. Because
so you feel say you might go straight to September.
We are down to September.
Your reasoning sound alright. Because I'm going to try to implement some like a quick sitting if come up in the budget. Yeah.
Let me tell you why September. Let me tell you why September. Back to school. There is going to be a massive handout for back to school in August and then the election in September. A massive handout for parents. Parents who are on the voters list while being there. So
and then I plan to repair people also, you know.
No, we're not where I am before September. There are many things that's why I said in Brian Weiss in the latter part, because there are why would he wait until September? Because he wants to do a whole lot of things, and as I said, the budget is going to be used to finance his election campaign. So he's going to need about 6 months after the budget to implement.
Your reasoning sound reasonable. Because from after from I see the judge put off a case till October, I said, well, now gonna be March again. But anyway, it did a call up April, it would have do the election. So that's why I see him now campaign and do nothing, because I know say him now call none now.
Let me say this, Steve. Only a stupid Prime Minister would call an election before August when you take into consideration where he stands in the poll, the level of scandal in his party, and all of the things. They put off in court date until October.
Yeah.
Which is saying that he have up until September to call it, and he will wait until September to call it. And I believe it is going to be early September, just as the parents them call it them work, and the part people them call it them work, and the pension them call it them work. He might do some things for some people who are on the voters list. But it all depends on how the PNP.
Not even that. It depends on the people's state of mind.
Yes, but the PNP needs help. That the PNP can come out now and start to predict some things that they think the GLP is going to do, and that is going to put the GLP in an uncomfortable position.
Well, you know, we're going to use the platform here to do. We're going to keep, I think we need to do this one night when we can come out. We're going to dedicate that night for that. When we want you to get yourself prepared, you want time come, and we are going. I try to learn the StreamYard thing and how to set it up, so that we can have more than one person's on, and we are going to come out and share So we go ahead at times so people will hear that we did say it before then come out and say it. But then for expect. So we have to move ahead.
Yes.
We have to move with alacrity so people will understand.
And not only we, I want the party to engage in a lot of big things.
I wonder if PNP, I wonder if some of them I think like how me I want to sit down here so I think where them are going to come out with. Because sometimes you look a person where they overlook and we sit down and see the thing where them not see, you know.
But they have persons who are all over, and when there's a topic of substantial nature, they bring it to the leadership. So they, the party operates like that. So you don't be surprised to know that from time to time there are clips from your life that makes it to the party headquarters. You understand? It's help them to determine the perception of people and what people have to say.
Yes.
You understand? And that's why I like your attitude when the laborites come on the stream. We don't have to be too quick to block them unless they're really outrageous to become disrespectful. But we need them here to hear their part of the story. You know, most of the time them don't make any sense. But still say we can pick out a little sense out of them nonsense.
So what you said? No block them again then?
No, I'm not saying don't block them. There are some who deserve block when they start to attack the community, persons in the community. I am not going to be in a community where persons feel like they can just attack anybody, say anything to anybody, and the community think that they should not be blocked. I'm not going to be a party to that. But there are times when they share their bias. Because it's a bias. They are diehard GLP fan.
Yeah.
So they are not going to say anything bad about the GLP, even when something bad is to be said about the GLP. They don't think they are the one who should say bad. They think they are the one who should try and look at the pretty part of the GLP and highlight it. You understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes they are going to say things. PNP is in this and that and things. We don't have to block them for that. We just correct them, push facts at them face, load them up with ammunition, so to speak.
Because you know you're right, you're right, because sometimes when you push them where you can't win them, you know.
You can't win them, you have them here and you deal with them nice, where you just give them some ammunition and the ammunition where you give them, it now kill them. It can make them a better person. Let me just touch a little religious thing. Auntie, I grew up to hear, because I am a Holy Ghost spirit-filled person, and I grew up accustomed to hear my elders and persons before me say, the blood of Jesus is against you. And in recent time, the Holy Spirit would have revealed to me and said, look here, when you put the blood of Jesus against somebody, you condemn them, you do them. So you know when you are put on by yourself, if you're making a worse person than they were before, you know, all you need to say to them is, I put the blood of Jesus upon you, not against you, but upon you, because once the blood of Jesus is upon an individual, they've got to be changed.
But not even only that, not only that either. I would like, since you touch that part of religion, you know, me we touch it. None of us can use the blood. No, none of us can use the blood against anybody, nor upon anybody. Listen how the blood is applied. The blood is applied when you repent. So it's a wrong context we've been using over the year. But the blood of Jesus again, you know, if you read what the blood of Jesus is for, or study on that, then we'll understand that our using of the word is make no sense. So it's neither against or upon. You only can get that cleansing from the blood through real repentance.
Yeah, that is true. But I also believe, Auntie, that when you repent and the blood of Jesus.
Alright, one moment. Like one liberator on the channel now, and he said GLP to the world. How you answer him?
And you know say PNP to the world.
Alright, so why not type in PNP to the world for me, please?
You understand, because he's not disrespectful, he's just expressing his bias to let you know that there's a PNP in the scene, in the ground, in the community.
No, there's a
You know,
there's a
yeah.
JLP in the community.
Yeah. So we just say PNP to the world, or PNP to the universe.
Yeah,
Time come, look at somebody, now they pull him up on time come. You know how much bullet that thing get a while ago? You know how much bullet that thing get a while ago? You find them enough there, now they are dead. You know how much bullet thing get? You don't have to get a black. You don't have to get no black. And when him start to disrespect anybody in the community or disrespect any Jamaican, even if it is a GLP, he's not supposed to come on the community platform and disrespect a GLP and PNP or no Jamaican for that matter.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah, you're perfectly right.
As long as you not disrespect nobody. PNP to the world, do that. Live out, tell it for you.
I notice very quiet now because we cover him.
All right.
I like this remedy tonight. I like the remedy. I think we can take a different approach to how we angle it sometimes. Yes.
We did not allow him to offend us. That is it.
Yes.
Because his inner spirit was to offend us.
Yes.
To take us off our tangent.
That's right.
He did not offend us.
Yeah.
He did not. He strengthened us. He strengthened us so he can get bullet. But he's not dead enough. You see, we have to learn to fire bullets when I kill people, you know, you just change them and make them become a better person.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how you think, sir.
Yeah. Well, you keep up my time left a good thing. So I not no husband and nobody for you. I gonna say, come on your bed. That's why I say yes, it's a single life is very good. I don't want to change the single life and not talk.
Me not have no wife, but me have one bag of grand picnic cards.
Well, me not there where my grandparents them is now. Me that Jamaica, me have them all around me, but me not have none where me is now. But I get love this single life that me can do as me like.
Me love it. When me say biological, when me say grand picnic, that my biological grand picnic, I run a little school. Me send a million chain and put me never see look at it, so me have to send back.
You better send it back. I mean, know when they send me. You tell me about the school thing, you know. Send me back one, please.
It's back to you.
Time come, is saying in like the caller, you must call back. Alright, me and you and time come, we're gonna set up the night when we're gonna discuss about so what me gonna do, we send on now, find out the day if we put on an alert, so remember, so when me go live now, me gonna send on the link, and so we join in and we're gonna discuss on the position and role that we want to see persons elect from the PNP and our perspective. So that's what we're going to do. I'll tell you sometime next week we'll do it. Me work on. Alright, anyone out, your teacher, so do you know much about the StreamYard thing? We need to get more knowledge on it.
About the what?
StreamYard.
StreamYard and first I hear about that.
No, it's something I try today and I get the understanding a little bit, but I want to make sure I know so I understand it too.
We can research them because I do a lot of research, but we never.
Alright, so when me put the video together, we put up and then me I go put it out. Then when me I go send on the link, so that link, when we start the live, then you're going to click on that link and it's going to send us straight to the live.
Okay.
Yeah. And if there's anybody else on the live who want to join in that conversation, send me a message and I will definitely do so.
Alright, in regards to my time, because sometimes I would really like to come on your program and what is afterwards, me have to watch it. Because me I wonder, oh, me not see Rowan sometime, and it's because my working thing, my teaching thing,
Yeah.
I start teaching from 10 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock. But I do online. I have American students that I do online. And I do face-to-face with students. So my time varies from 10 in the morning until 9 o'clock.
So when is the best time for you then?
anytime after 9 or
No.
Sunday.
Yeah, that's why I was just going to ask you if on a Sunday, what would be your time? A
Saturday
Saturday.
and a Sunday. Saturday anytime after 5 and a Sunday anytime.
We're going to set you up for your Sunday. You know why? I go to church and I left church from like my church over early. So we could have a meet. We could have it start like 2 o'clock. So we find out when time come if him and then we make everybody know, we announce it.
Yes, you announce it like all a day before.
Yes.
So then
Because
you can prepare. So
if I say alright, if I say set it up for a weeknight, I'm not sure about the Sunday still. For a weeknight, then you wouldn't be able to join us until 9 o'clock.
Right, and if it's
Alright.
so what time
So unless me are gonna make that night available and we are gonna set up ourselves and with enough reviewer then we can stay with you and we do it till like we start late and we start.
Yes, at 9 o'clock and because you normally the 2-hour show that's the average time.
Yeah, me always the 2-hour show. Alright, well are we safe we can work it out for the Saturday night then?
Yeah, that is even better.
Yeah, so you can come on like say 7 o'clock in the Saturday on a Saturday? Alright, so I think what we do, we will make this stay for next Saturday night.
Sure.
Alright, so you hear that time come and maybe by then we get somebody else to join with and stuff like that. So we are grateful for you. I thank you. I enjoyed the local chat. And Nadi, she love it, you know. She over there now left, you know. She will love it acting. Thank you, Dolores.
I would want you to leave it politics Sunday.
You don't want me to do the politics on a Sunday?
If it's a Saturday, you call it politics Saturday.
We could have, you know, so I never do the politics much on a Sunday. I should have do it one Sunday and see what would be the result.
Alright, no problem. Because remember, whatever we do is anchored in the word of God. So it don't matter which day we do it now.
I want thing, you know, and I like say me left out God out of my life one day, you know, if you do not, you know, cause in me and the first thing.
Right. So if you have some for that Sunday, whatever you do is anchored in its principle. So you understand the day don't really matter. You know what is your purpose.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you can have for that Sunday.
Alright, we will get to it soon and see which day it's best and for all of us.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that will make me also do some research. I like when me not able to something I make up with the fact.
Yeah, so you have your little research and all of them something that we have it, yeah? And we let the viewers them know and tell them to invite a friend and make it be. So we want to put our party ahead in things, but the first thing we want to do within that time, we are also going to talk about the main thing when we talk here tonight about things that people must look out for that the GLP is planning to do, so that when they come out with it, people will understand. I safe space Sandrine, big up your nice clean cell. Marky G must put me on the team. Yeah, hey, Marky G have to put me on the team and I come along there and go straight up a Hope Road, 89 Hope Road, and I sit down there till Marky G come.
Well, look here, Auntie.
Yeah.
After that, you know, if you remember, say, I am living in Marky G Constituency. So once you find me, you find the councillor, and once you find the councillor, you find Marky G. So what is the problem? What kind of
I'm not Marky G not hard to find. I tell you, me plan to go up a Hope Road and then I show me not get it on the road and too bad and me don't want too bad out.
Because my councillor, I want councillor.
Oh, somebody else is also asking us that we should have a candidate profile.
Yes, them little things that is true.
Yeah.
And then, you know, but if you can get somebody we can put on the picture of the person.
Yeah.
Like you say, Say,
Yeah, me need somebody to teach me how to do that because I don't really understand it.
And we not gonna get nobody to teach you now what old age right now.
Me still learning in my old age. Not too hard for me learn.
Learn when do it, but we feel so we
Sandrine say anti-gen for Prime Minister. Aye, the way you talk a while ago working at the man run off of the channel and go and buy business, huh?
See him again.
Gone. It was too much away. It was too much away now. I put up PMP stuff and PMP in gone.
Same deal with them.
Yeah.
It's either in join us or leave us.
That's right. Well, anyway, I want you get a word to Marky G for me before I come down and tell him about me so that you get a chance when you come in your constituency again.
I ask you a question. You think some Marky G don't know about anti-Jennifer? I like Jennifer?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know where I watch. I don't know.
Activists see me one night out at the main street at Jonestown. I said, Perry, you did my life with Jennifer. Me here in shock calling you last night.
Yeah. Hey, one called me from England. Delana told me that today I was my clip at the talk in a restaurant London today. So Auntie Jen gone, the scripture was really fitting for him to read. Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Alright.
So me not make neither you nor Nadia and none of you keep me on the channel tonight. Me go to my bed now. And all me gone more than my time. But it was a nice little discussion tonight and I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I was saying to you that there are times you do something for 11 minutes and 8 minutes and 10 minutes video.
Yeah.
I want to say to you that they are far more powerful than your 2 hour. Your 2 hour has substance, but there are times persons are just scrolling through the thing and they don't have 2 hours to look through a thing. So you see, like 8 minutes and 10 minutes may end up be the ones that they are viewing most.
Yeah.
You understand? So if from time to time you can cut out, if you can find a way to cut out part of your 2 hour thing.
Yeah. That's a very good thing to do. Because even last night, the lady that was on was say I'm labor right and she not vote. I plan to clip out that part and make it into a video. Right. Yeah. So you're on point with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simple and nice. But then I don't do long videos, only like when we do the live that I do it like this, but other than that it's short videos.
Them that you put out are very much nice. Of the 8 minutes and the 10 minutes and the 15 minutes. Those are good.
Yes.
We just never what that video. You understand? So I'm saying now, when you do your 2 hour one, if you can find a way, if you can get the expertise, we cut out 10 minutes.
No man, that part me can do. Me can do that.
Good.
Yeah.
You understand? And they repost them.
Yeah, man.
Repost them. They will go far away, and then you could direct them to watch the full video in short way.
Yeah. All right, Ron. Listen, me Ron. You may say you want, want me to stand over here so we don't know today. Me not,
You know, so let's think that I'm single too, so what is the problem?
Then, but look how far you're there from me and me that far from you. Then if you stay on YouTube, you keep your company and you keep my own.
It looks like saying in the next room, you know.
Me in the next room. Don't worry yourself, but when I come to Jamaica, I can link you up. No joke about that.
No problem.
Yeah, man.
You see, let me tell you another thing when we have predict for this election.
Yeah.
It is going to target so snappy that some persons who are planning on coming to Jamaica to vote not going to get the chance. Not going to snappy.
No man, we are get the chance. Here what happen now. If I forgive 2 weeks notice for
Let me say some persons.
No, hold on. No, it's still enough time. 2 weeks for to nominate the candidates then. So at least
Yes.
it's going to be a month before the election day and 2 weeks after the nomination. So if somebody can't find one ticket that foreigner in 1 month, you can't find one ticket for come here, yeah, you better start planning for now and put down money for it.
Auntie, if 1,000 only that plan to come down, 900 only I can't find it, but there's still going to be 100.
It always gonna be like that, yeah.
So it can't so snappy. We don't really get a chance. I mean, I have to go find a work right and to make some money, so we can't go down yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't take a break yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Me know what you mean.
No,
But yeah, some people they don't make up their mind, you know. Yeah.
don't make up their mind.
Yeah.
Everything. I hope this space so them can reschedule it for another day.
Yeah. Alright guys. Me I left on the now. Me no business won't no one say it tonight. Ron, have yourself a blessed night until we meet again on this platform, alright? You sleep well.
Yeah, me see the chat start go up, so it look like some people gone and then bed.
Yeah, yeah. I'm bedtime now, man. You know, so we don't stay so long. I mean, honestly, my body I get weird now.
Well, you know, me not gonna sleep because me I lay awake West Indies cricket where I start more 11.
Well, me, I go my bed to sleep because I wake up in the morning and I have to be in the house of God, so me have to refresh my body. Yeah. Alright, God bless you. Yeah, man. Cool.
God bless you. And
Yeah.
we talk again.
Definitely.
All blessing with community members.
Okay then, bye.
God bless you.
Alright, guys. Nadi, all of you guys. Dolores, thank you. Love you too. Love all of you. Time come. All of you secret watchers, all of you. Have yourself a blessed night. My daughter is there. Good night to you. Good night, all. Have yourself a great night until we meet again. And I am your girl. And you know, say, I mean name, Auntie Jen. Bye, everybody. Good night. Good night, daughter. Good night, everybody. Love you.